Good morning, students. Myself, Vikram Kulkarni, working in Jivajirao Shinde, Mahavidyalaya Srigonda, as a junior college teacher in mathematics. We done 4 lectures on matrices. Now, we move towards next lecture, which is application of matrices with reduction method. It is a second application. It is a second application which is a reduction method. In previous lecture, we take inversion method. Inversion method. This inversion method depends upon the adjoint method. Inversion method is depend upon adjoint method. Adjoint method. And this reduction method is depend upon transformation method. Transformation method. That means to find the inverse of the matrix, we use these two methods. First is the adjoint, second is a transformation. But these methods are used in applications also. With respect to applications, inversion method is depend upon adjoint method, and this reduction method is depend upon transformation method. Now, in this reduction method, we have to solve simultaneous equations. In two variables and three variables. Okay, with use of only row transformation method. Only row transformation method. Firstly, this reduction method is depend upon only row transformation. This question is also asked in MST CET exam. This question is in reduction method, which transformation is used? In reduction method, which transformation is used? First option is row transformation method, second option is column transformation method, third option is both transformation, and last option D, none of these. Student thinking that to find the inverse, both row and column transformation is used. And select third option, both transformation. But we should realize that this reduction method is depend upon only one transformation, that is row transformation. There is no use of column transformation. Hence, option is first, row transformation. And why this only row transformation? To clear this concept, steps are there for this method, reduction method, in which we clear the concept about row transformation method. Firstly, equations convert into matrix form. Matrix form. That means Ax is equal to B. Ax is equal to B. Okay. This Ax is equal to B. For example, A, B, C, D. It is a general matrix. Second, X, Y. X, Y is equal to PQ. PQ. A, B, C, D, X, Y and PQ. PQ. Now, for the general matrix, the equations are Ax plus By is equal to P, Cx plus Dy is equal to Q. Equations Ax plus By is equal to P and Cx plus Dy is equal to Q. These are the two equations which can be converted into matrix form. First matrix is ABC, which is 2 by 2 matrix. Second is X, which is converted into 2 by 1. 2 by 1 matrix, that is XY. And here 2 by 1 matrix PQ. Now, after transferring or converting this matrix equation into matrix form, we have to use the transformation method. But this matrix form containing only two rows and one columns. There are two rows and one column. There is only one column. And we can find transformation with row only, because if this row is changed, we need other row to change it. For this R2 we use R1. For this R2 we use R1. For this R1 we use R2. For this R1 we use R2. Okay. But if we thinking about column transformation, there is no other column to change this column. Okay. There is only one column. For 3 by 3 matrix or equation in 3 variables, this matrix is converted to PQR. There are 3 rows, but column is 1. Therefore, column transformation is not used in this reduction method, which is the first very important factor. There is use of only row transformation, which is also asked in a MST CET. Now, second step, convert matrix A into upper triangular matrix or lower triangular matrix. Lower triangular matrix. In second step, this matrix A is converted into lower triangular or upper triangular with matrix B also. Okay. If LHS is changed, then RHS must be changed. Okay. Therefore, we change in A and B also. Okay. By row transformation and column transform. Only row transformation, and we convert this matrix into upper triangular or lower triangular. If we change to lower triangular or upper triangular, this one element, if we convert this matrix into upper triangular, this C is 0, this C is 0. Therefore, we can find one variable with using this coefficient, and after finding one coefficient, we can use this value of y in one equation. In one equation, we can find both variable. Okay. Why this upper triangular or lower triangular matrix is used? If we use lower triangular, this B is 0, B is 0. Therefore, we can find x by coefficient here. Okay. And after finding x, we can find y. Why? This upper triangular and lower triangular matrix is convertible. Therefore, we can find the variable with this upper triangular and lower triangular. Convert matrix form to equation form. And find variables with substitution method. There are very simple steps. These 3 steps gives the solution of simultaneous equations. Okay. We can solve one example or 2 examples with using reduction method. After solving this example, concept for reduction method should be clear. Okay. Example: solve the simultaneous equations by reduction method. First is 6x plus 5y is equal to 12, and 3x plus 5y is equal to 9. Okay. It is simple example to understand this reduction method. First step: convert equation form to matrix form. Ax is equal to b. Therefore, matrix form is 6 5 3 5 xy is equal to 12. It is very simple form in which a is 6 5 3 5, x is xy, and b is 12 9. Now, second, we convert matrix A to lower triangular. To convert lower triangular or upper triangular, it is your choice. It is your choice. I think that we have to change this element to 0 or this element to 0. After changing these elements to 0 or this element to 0, we can simply convert this element 5 to 0. This element 5 to 0. Okay. Therefore, the operation should be R1 changes to R1 minus R2. R1 changes to R1 minus R2. Therefore, this element must be 0. Therefore, 6 minus 3, it is 3. 5 minus 5, it is 0. And this row is unchanged, which is a 3, 5. There is no change in x. There is no change in x. And this element 12 minus 9, it is also 3. And second row is unchanged. If LHS is changed, then RHS should be changed. Third step, convert matrix form to equation form. Therefore, equation form is 3x is equal to 3 and 3x 5y is equal to 9. It is equation number 1. It is equation number 2. Now we have to find x and y. From equation 1, 3x is equal to 3. 3x is equal to 3. We get x is equal to 1. By dividing 3 on both sides, we get x is equal to 1. And put x is equal to 1 in equation 2. Therefore, we get 3 into 1 plus 5y is equal to 9. Therefore, 3 plus 5y is equal to 9. 3 plus 5y is equal to 9. 5y is equal to 9 minus 3. 5y is equal to 6. And we get y is equal to 6 upon 5. 6 upon 5. We get x and y. Therefore, solution is x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 6 upon 5. Which is very simplest method to find simultaneous equation of solution of simultaneous equations. First step, which is common for both methods, inversion method and reduction method, convert the equations into matrix form Ax is equal to b. Then select appropriate transformation to convert the matrix into lower triangular or upper triangular, which is simple. Therefore, we change this R1 to R1 minus R2. Therefore, we get the matrix 3 0, 3 5, xy and 3 9. When this element is 0, there is only one variable remains, and after converting this matrix to lower triangular matrix, we can find x. After finding x from equation 1, we can find y from other equation. For 3 by 3 matrix or for three variables simultaneous equation, we can use same method. Okay. Thank you students for participation. We take next lecture on some problems on these methods or to find the inverse of the matrix. Thank you.